Welcome back, everybody. My name's Slapartist, and we are now moving on from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to Star Tropics. Started this game a little bit ago, made it to Chapter 3, and then I shut it down. I think it was the end. I think it was a long evening. I think I was just tired. So, by request of another follower, we've decided to move on to this one. And so we're picking up where we left off before, and that was Chapter 3. So if that doesn't bother anybody, if that's all right with everyone, if you are now just tuning in, I was able to take down Mike Tyson's Punch-Out there. I went 13-0 all the way to Tyson, got into the ring with Tyson, beat me down. Boom, like that. And then he beat me again, and I think a third time. And then I was able to beat him, I think, on the fourth time. So Tyson's tough, so I'm really happy with myself to actually be able to beat Mike Tyson. I haven't played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out in years, so it was nice to actually go in there and I think about an hour and a half I was able to beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And Tyson's tough. Tyson's tough. So, with that in mind, I hope everybody's having a good Friday evening. And I hope we can continue this party going. So let's see if we can get some more followers in here. Or viewers. One or the other is fine. And like I said, we're just picking this up where I left off before on Chapter 3. Sorry, I had a couple messages to read there. So let's just pick it up on Chapter 3. Oh, I was right here. So Chapter 3, this one is called Calm and Storm. Will it tell me if I press it? Chapter 3. So we are playing this on the Analogue NT Mini tonight, and here's our menu. Awesome console, really expensive, but the quality of the NES games looks amazing on there. Schmitty, glad to see you here. I have a little bit of yogurt that I'm going to go ahead and eat, and I just don't want you guys to watch me eating, so I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic and just show the game, but I'm still here. Just if you have something to say, say it. Still trying to get through that yogurt. I probably put some healthy food into my stomach there. Oh, these guys suck. Come on. Ah, damn it. All right. We're going to get there. Let me warm up to the game. So I don't know if we'll be able to get through this one tonight. This is a long game, but we're going to try. Also depends on how many times I die. Schmitty, have you ever seen this game beaten? Damn it. The Birdman. It's like a turkey. Giant skull. Oh, I kicked its butt last time. I don't know why I can't do it this time. Hello, Lone Star. I wonder how many people are lurkers as opposed to real viewers. Probably a few. But if you are watching, please go ahead and give me a follow. That gives you a chance to enter in a Gold Cart Majora's Mask game giveaway. I know everybody likes free shit. And, oh man, really? Look at those moves. So if you don't know the premise of this game, his name is Mike, and he's looking for his uncle, Dr. J, Dr. Jones, I think it is. And, summoned into Sea Island to try to find him. He's mysteriously disappeared. And that's what I'm doing right now. So, let's see here. Schmitty saying, nope. I've seen several people stream it, but they usually rage quit. Well, this is a game for that. It definitely is. Oh, damn it. Those damn flies. Yeah, this was, last time I played it, Schmitty, I ended up having to use a cheat code at the very end because I was, first of all, I was streaming it, oh, excuse me, yogurt. I was streaming it on NES fans on the Facebook, and I got timed out, you know, after 3 or 4 hours, and then I had to start it again, and I made another one and another stream, and I was just like, I can't keep making these. It gets really frustrating to have to cut the stream off and start it again. So, just in the sake of sanity and time, I went and used a Game Genie code. Give me 1 second. But I can tell you one thing, the chirping does get annoying. It's just kind of seeing where the map, looking at a map here, because I know there's some secret stuff I don't want to miss. I think somebody's barbecuing outside, and it doesn't smell good. It smells like charcoal, so. I'll take that. And I think, oh, I was hoping there'd be a second one. Sometimes there is. All right. So we got a shitty boss fight coming up. Don't like this one. Hell of a lot different pacing as opposed to playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, that's for damn sure. What do we get? I'll take that. It's better than none. Shoot. Thank you. I don't know if there's anything in here. Nope. Ooh. Damn thing almost got me. Where are we at? These damn things. Ooh, look at that. I was hoping that was a magic item. I guess it isn't. Shit. And we got some people that come out of the water, don't we? I thought we did. Oh man, I'm screwed. Sorry, I'm looking at a map. I'm seriously going to do that. I'm gonna be that person. This really doesn't tell me if anything's over here, but I'm gonna take a stab. Yep, there's that. Oh, I need the bolas. I need the bolas. There we go. Oh, really nothing? Come on, give me something. Give me some hearts. Oh, man. You stingy game. All right, I think we got the boss fight here, so let's do it. All right, let me regroup. Oh shit. Ouch. Another hit. Not looking good. Oh, dead. I had no choice. All right. Back here at the flies. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Shit, really? Damn it, what am I doing? And I am keeping log of what games I've beaten and what games I haven't, so I do not repeat them. I know this is a repeat from NES fans, but as they're posting stuff on Twitch, it's a different playthrough, and the quality looks 100 times better. That's not good. Three hearts. Damn it. Phew, I can stand there for a minute. Let's take advantage of this safe spot. Thank you again for everybody for watching. Those who are watching, if you go ahead and give me a follow, it does give you a chance to enter in a gold cart Nintendo 64 Majora's Mask. The goal is to reach 100 followers at the end of the month, or I set a date on, I think it's 16th of April. If I don't get it, I'm giving the game away. So make sure you do follow. Oh, no. I didn't mean to jump straight up. I meant to jump to the right. Not good. Let's do it again. We're going to get there. Still impressed with taking down Tyson. I'm gonna go ahead and rewatch that playthrough. Pretty happy about that. Oh, come on. Alright. Come on, man. I need all the life I can get. I didn't think I was going to make that one. I didn't get it. Oh, I did. Ye have little faith. Damn it. Come on. And jump a little further for me, please. That works. That's it. I like the victory music in this game. I think I've jumped in the water before on accident. Like at the very end when I beat him. Wow, you've done it. That's damn right I've done it. Do, do, do. Alright, so this chapter is actually kind of neat because you gotta go through the graveyard and stuff, and so this next part coming up can be very difficult. I gotta use a magic ball to dress up and transform myself into a girl. This guy makes me think of Rufus off Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. She-Cola. Heart container. I'll take it. Oops, sorry, I'm looking at a few things here. Let's go back here. Can't go there yet. To the graveyard. Thank you, Daniel. Alright, graveyard time. This level's tough. This is a tough level. So you can actually kind of see what tombstone you need to go into. It's totally a different color than the other ones. It's not tough to spot. Give me one quick second here. Sorry about that. I got these little fans that hook up to my iPads here, and I need them with, it gets warm where I stream at. Excuse me, in my little studio here. Schmitty, you still here? Did you take off? I know it's getting late. You were on pretty late last night, though, so... I think there was an old children's book that was called like Mr. Bones or something. And I think Mr. Bones had a dog that looked like that, somewhat close to that. They won't come attack me. Sorry, I'm looking at a map here just very quickly. Because this level is a big pain in the ass. There's a dog. All right, let's do this. Let's go this way. So this level's actually full of wrong exits. No. And that way you can actually get hearts, but it's a dead end, and I think it shuts you out. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and please give me a follow. Definitely appreciate it. Following me does enter you in a chance to win a gold Majora's Mask. So can't complain about that, can you? You can, I guess. Oh shit, I forgot about these. We got ghosts in here. Oh, these guys are tough. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Alright, so here's our magic wand, and this will allow us to see these ghosts. There we go. And I mean, you can try to get through this without using the wand on some of these parts, but you're just going to take some damage. Oh, Jesus. What am I doing? Not paying attention. And you can only jump one square at a time, like one additional one that you're on. Where are you? There we are. When I beat it, Schmitty, all I had was Nintendo Power, and it had, I think, the first, like, 2 levels, and then, you know, as Nintendo Power will do sometimes, they'll switch it. They'll switch, but they'll extend a game to another issue, and then I think they had the 3rd chapter, or maybe up to the 4th, if that. But, yeah, I had to beat this without the internet, and I had to beat it without any strategy guides due to the fact that all we had was like Nintendo Power and the 1-800 Nintendo Power hotline. And I think what I did have to call on Nintendo Power hotline was the fact that there's a level, it's Captain Bell level, and I think it's like chapter 5, and you have to play this piano, and I could never get past the piano. I had to call Nintendo Power to get through it. But yes, this game is possible to do it. Oh, shit, I knew there was a guy in here. I knew it. But I can tell you one thing, if you didn't have the whole game if you rented this game there was a good chance that you didn't get the instruction booklet with it. And not having the instruction booklet with it also made you not have this letter that your uncle supposedly wrote to you in the game. He wrote you a letter, and when you bought the game on the instruction book, it was kind of glued to the back of it, and it said, keep this for, you know, some end game content. And there's a part where you get back on the submarine, and it says, please input the code, refer to your uncle's letter, put water on it. And you need to put water on it, and then the invisible link shows you the code to get through it. So if you rented this, am I going the wrong way? If you rented this, chances are they didn't include that because people just didn't know. And then so not including it, you couldn't get past it. And it required you to call Nintendo Power. Yep, because they didn't include instruction booklets usually with renting a video game. Shit, they're still here. Alright, so you can see on the slug. Yeah, I rented it, and I'm not saying that I made it to Captain Bell when I think I might have, but I couldn't get past it. And if you look here, you can see that there's a little bit of a darker area, and that means you can actually walk through that. And here's the worst part, is that there's going to be a moment where it's all dark, and you're kind of jumping blind in it, and that's a really difficult part. We called that hotline only one time when I was a kid. We got stuck on Shadowgate. That's right. What? Really? Come on, man. Yeah, I got stuck on Shadowgate too. I've called Nintendo Power Hotline a few times in my day. I don't think there was a spot. I think I have to kill him, don't I? There it is. Yeah, and it was like, what, like $4-something a minute? It wasn't cheap. Something tells me there's ghosts in here. And this is where it gets blackout, right? Part 6. And you can actually hear the bricks sinking. Which you just really have no idea where the hell to go. I always like the advertisements on Nintendo Power where people have their legs up on a desk and whatnot, and they got the Nintendo Power hotline and they're giving you thumbs ups and stuff like that. I always enjoyed that. So what I'm doing is looking for this part on YouTube, just because it's a big pain in the ass and I don't want to die. So if you don't mind, where did they get that? I think I just missed something. I totally missed an item, and I completely forgot about this, Schmitty. Oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing? All right, we're going back. We're going back for a minute. Yeah, we were poor too. So I mean, you have to call Nintendo Power on stuff like that, right? Just the internet didn't exist, at least for us. So you call Nintendo Power and they tell you what to do, and oh, come on, Mike, go, move your ass. I called it on Star Tropics was one I definitely called Nintendo Power on. I'm trying to think of the other ones I called it on. Star Tropics was one. I think Shadow Guy might have been one as well. Shadowgate was tough. So there's an item called the Magic Lantern. That's going to give us some light. I completely forgot about this item. Figured it out or it didn't happen. And see, we subscribed to Nintendo Power, so I mean that helped. But Nintendo Power couldn't survive in an industry like this today. I mean, that's why it doesn't anymore, but the sheer fact that everybody has the internet. Ooh, Dirty Ghosts. Shadow Lady's here. That's excellent. Thank you for letting us know that you're here. We have a lot of lurkers in the room, and that's just a way for me to get recognized up on top of the other pages, so it's nothing that I like doing, but it's something that, unfortunately, you have to do in this day and age to get recognized or noticed. See, and I think Yeti's probably a lurker. But I appreciate it. You figured it out or it didn't happen. And that'll go out. We need another one. And this is the shitty part, trying to do this in the black, in the dark. Let's do one more. Just so I get it right. Excellent. Glad you're here. Oh man, these things suck. So, Shadow Lady, have you ever beat this game before? Or played it? Alright. Sorry, I keep looking at the map. It's just... There's 101 things to jump on. Ooh, my stay hydrated bot's telling me to stay hydrated. So, I will stay hydrated. I will do what it tells me. What the hell's over here? I don't think there's anything. I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry you gotta hear that shit. I think you guys are my most loyal followers. Last night got pretty good with Batman. You know, we had a few new people that stopped in, just random people. I've friended them up, talking about doing some auto hosting. You know, they have a good following. So, I mean, fortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, that's what you have to do to try to. You got to work with everybody to stay on top of things. You know, you just don't jump into Twitch and have 3,000 viewers. I mean, I had a lot of viewers on NES fans when I'd stream to Facebook, and I'm streaming on behalf of them, but people just don't want to come over to this. I know, Shadow, we've had that discussion, and you've had that discussion with your roommates, and they're missing out. See, Schmitty, it was a great request. Had a few new people that stopped in, friended them up, and that's who I was talking to before I started Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And she was the one that gave me some encouraging words saying, you know, good luck with Tyson. I've never beat him. Still trying to convert her? Well, get her ass over here. Show some support. These are good. I think I run a pretty damn good quality stream. I think this is really fine quality. This is nice equipment. There's thousands of dollars worth of equipment. So, get on over here. Quit messing around. There's a magic scepter over there. We need to get that. Just steal her phone, download the app, and everything will be good. Oh man, I didn't see you there. You dirty birdie. I need another one of those. Ghosts. Yeah, just steal her phone. Download the app and say, here you go, watch it here. There's only 2 of us that stream for NES fans. Oh yeah, convenience, you betcha. Convenience over quality, hands down. That's what people want. They want it in the bottom right hand corner for Facebook so they can read bullshit on Facebook, and when people have their last bowel movement, who worked out, my ass looks good in this mirror, I look good in the mirror working out, here's my duck lips. There's nothing important on Facebook. Absolutely not. And I would love to see the world work without it for a month. Musef, was it you? Is that you, Donnie? Somebody was doing voice meter banana. Is that you? No, your TV network. Is this your alter ego? Is that you? Because somebody else was messing with voice meter too. Please tell me that's you and not a lurk. But that would be a really random message if they said I figured out voice meter banana. Glad you like that, Shadow Lady. Yes, that's really what it is. You know, Facebook's full of that. Okay, let's use our mirror. Ooh, I don't want to be there. Ah, damn it, I knew you were going to get me. Aha! Aha! Yeah, I don't know. Facebook's great, but Facebook's not meant for this. Holy shit. So eventually I'm going to get an upgraded weapon, and it's not going to be a yo-yo anymore. It's going to be a Morning Star. But again, like Star Tropics 2, you can only use it when you have so many hearts full. So many full hearts. So I know this is funny. I know this girl that's on Facebook, and literally every photo that she does is the up photo, and she always has her mouth open. I'm not shitting. She always has her mouth open, and she's always like, constantly. If I could put her face on here and stuff and show you guys all these photos, I would, but it's not a good thing to do. Keep trying. I'm going to put these videos on YouTube eventually. I need to download them because Twitch will end up getting rid of them. So I need to get them off and edited and put on my YouTube page. Yeah, she's constantly has her mouth open in every photo. It's ridiculous. I get so angry sometimes at people on Facebook. Drives me bananas. And you know what's even more worse today? More worse. You want to know what's even just drives me up the wall even more so now that I'm streaming all the time is that there's these just seeing what the hell's going on here. There are these I hate to say it, but it's mostly women that are wearing the headphones, the big pink headphones. They're all dolled up. They got their hair hanging down. They got their makeup all done. They got little cat ears on their headphones. And they're all like, follow me. I need Twitch followers. And, you know, it's no secret that sex sells. And sex helps sell products, whatever you need it is to be. But I know there are, and it's been talked about, but there are, there are Twitch streamers and women, that will wear a, I guess a bra that would, I know this is probably not the best and most appropriate talk, but they will push up and they will show some cleavage and they will do that. And quickly they will gain followers. I don't know. Go get an education first. Go do something like that instead of showing your tatas on Twitch. Sorry. It really drives me crazy. Being a professor of social, I teach mass media. I teach a lot of social media and behavior. So it drives me bananas. It just really, you know what grinds my gears? That's my 2-minute rant there. Sorry about that, people. Sorry you had to hear that. Shit. Oh, I didn't even know there was a second guy there. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Not good. Shit. I need some hearts. And in a bad way. He could get me there. So what are you saying? I'm sorry. I totally agree. These chicks give real girls a bad rap. You're talking about women in a Kardashian world. They know what young boys watch. I don't know. People are living in a society where depression sets in if they don't get likes. It's all about likes and who's watching. I mean, the girl I'm talking about that always has her mouth open will constantly post quotes or whatever to try to get likes. And if she doesn't get enough, she'll delete it and she'll write something else. What about the men boys that falls for those easy tricks? I don't know. There are people that fall for that, but personally, I prefer class. I believe my fiance is super classy. Has degrees in ballet and dance and theater. She has 4 degrees. Theater, performing arts. She's an artist. Classy, not trashy. Classy's where it's at. But there are people that fall for those, and there's always going to be that. There's just no way around it. But what I'm getting at is I don't like the fact of, people using what they can in a sense of their body to try to get people to follow them. It's really sad. It's tasteless. Class before ass. I've never heard that. I've never heard that before. Amen to that. Amen to that. I thought there were some hearts around here that I missed, but maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I think I screwed up on those. Falls for the easy tricks. Easy tricks as in what? What kind of easy tricks? Are you talking like online, or just girls in general? Like ones that you will actually see or can touch, as are opposed to ones that are on the computer. What the hell? Oh, I couldn't move. Urgh. You want to know the most upsetting thing there is I had a life potion. I didn't even see it. Showing cleavage and I follow and I keep drooling. You asking me how to like get out of that and not fall victim to that? I would just look at what are they streaming? Is the content any good? But then what are they doing for their day job? What do they do? Is that the only way they could get people to watch them? Is that what it's coming down to? You could almost troll them and have fun with that. Then if it's that severe, I'd definitely seek some professional help then. I mean, my advice, just don't watch it. Just turn it off. It's that easy. But I hope you find what you need, man. I really do, Zool. I definitely hope that. Shit. Sorry this turned into like a lecture. It's usually supposed to be like a fun video game stream, but it turned into this like lecture. Sorry, everybody. Not my goal. Really not my goal. Yeah, don't use your body as talent. Yeah, just don't sell yourself out. You know, as I tell my students in my mass media class, the most important thing people have, anybody, that you never want to sell are give away for free. The most important thing, your prized possession, is your body, your health. So I always tell my students, you know, don't send any nude photos of you to anybody. Boyfriends, girlfriends, don't do that. Don't ever do that. People will respect you more. No, there's amazing gamer girls out there that are fantastic video game players. Ooh, you startled me. That damn follower startled the hell out of me. Oh, my goodness. I'll have to turn that down again. Thank you, Beast Nova, for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. Following me gives you a chance to enter in the free Majora's Mask N64 Gold Cart giveaway, which I do have right sitting beside me. Right? Should probably plug it in to make sure it works before I give it to somebody. And if you want to support me a little more, go ahead and give me a cheer. I definitely appreciate that. Or you can go a little bit further and be a little more generous and subscribe. I will take that as well. Or if you want to be a hot shot, you can donate. The money goes directly to the, I guess, the health and overall quality of this stream. See why these levels take so long? Because I get my butt kicked. Yeah, I missed something. I don't have that life potion anymore. Shit. I see you down there. I need to save one magic scepter. Yeah, Zool, I'll do it without save states. Yeah, man, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I'll get this done without save states. I'll just use this normal saves of what's in the game. And in fact, this game is like such a huge part of my childhood growing up. I have a sealed copy of it, graded right there. That is my copy of Star Tropics. Love this game. Way too much. Yeah, we'll get through it. Zool, I don't think we'll get through the entire game tonight. It's not going to happen. This is going to be a few hours to play through this. Alright. But yeah, we'll get through it. Oh, come on. I need to pay attention. Shit! There we go. Now stay the hell away from me. Cool. What did you like? Did I like Star Tropics 2? I'm such a big fan of the series. I also have a sealed copy of Star Tropics 2. But I didn't play it for the first time until... It looks like my screen's off a little bit there. Yeah, looks like my image is up a little bit. I'll fix that later. But I didn't play it for the longest time until... maybe about 2 weeks ago. Like, I played a little bit of it, but never played through it. And then I had a request to play through the whole game. And it was a good one. Thank you, Beast, for following me. Definitely appreciate it. I got a few sealed games. Thank you, Beast and Truly Lost Gamer, for go ahead and following me. I do appreciate the support. Get him. Shoot him. But if you were to ask me what one I liked more, I like Star Tropics 1 more. Hey, Beast. Yeah, thank you for giving me a follow. Definitely do appreciate it. Ghost time. Oh, come on. Move your ass, Mike. Move your ass. Love the music for this game. Oh, shit. on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Man, it's like... I wonder if my controller's dying. Ouch! Ouch! Get me out of the corner! I wonder what happens when I run out of these. Oh, I gotta go up top and hit him. That's right. Ooh, he's hurting. That's it. Bye-bye, ghost. Are you lurking, Grace Rex? Are you asking me seriously? Are you here or are you just lurking if I won the lottery? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bring it on. Trying to finish my yogurt too. I'd pay off my student debt if I won the lottery. Then I'd probably move to Iceland. And there's the magic ball. Diddle-diddle-doo. Now I gotta go turn into a girl to get into Shikola. Where was that witch's hut? It's up here. Truly Gamer and Beast Nova, if you can, please refer me to a bunch of other your friends, followers. I'd definitely appreciate to try to get as many people to watch me as possible. And all I stream are retro games here. This is NES, SNES, Sega, 64, GameCube, PS1, and PS2. And so far I've been on a big NES kick. So that's going to change. We're going to start streaming some PS1, PS2 games. I just played a game where it was similar to this. What was it? Oh, sorry, my eyes are tired. I played a game. It looked very similar to this. The only way I could be let into this area is I needed to be dressed up as a girl. And so to be dressed up as a girl, I needed the witch doctor to put a spell on me so I'd look like it. Antarctica is the only content without reptiles or snakes. It's too cold, man. So that's why I'm in this facility now where it's all females. Michelle? Michelle. No, I streamed it. I don't think it was Dragon. I didn't stream Dragon Quest. What the hell else did I stream that looked like it? By the way, Michelle, your voice is strong like a man's, and you also have an Adam's apple, so... Alright, here's a new upgraded weapon. Morning Star? Shooting Star. Looks like a Morning Star. Goodbye, Michelle. Awesome. Bands, what are you giving away? I can't think of what I was playing. This guy, again, looks like Rufus off Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh, what the hell do I do? Did I miss? Did I miss that? Yeah, what the? I did something. I didn't do something. I think I need to go back and talk to her again. Okay, so you need the wig, the perfume, dress, lingerie. And when you're done, you meet Aerith at the dress shop. Sorry, wrong name. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII just came out for the Switch. Yeah, I love Final Fantasy VII. It's really good. Let me in. There it is. Abba Kadabba. Abba Zabba, you my only friend. There we go. Let some creatures jump out of the water. Ooh, see, there you go. There's my shooting star. This thing's nice, but it's nothing compared to what the weapon you get at the end of the game, which is awesome, called the Supernova. That thing rips. Some creatures that jump out. Oh, oh, damn it, I got my yo-yo back. It's like a mud skipper or whatever they are. Do, do, do. Wow, you've done it again. Yeah, happiness didn't last long, Zool. Yeah, they definitely get harder, and you don't get the supernova till like the very, very end. Oh, this one, shit. This is a fun level. There it is. I should go make a cup of coffee. you guys are going to stick around a little bit longer, I will make a cup of coffee and I'll kick it with you for a few more hours. Do it. Tickle Fingers is still here. Awesome, Tickle. I thought... See, it doesn't really tell me who's still all around. So unless you guys don't talk, I have no idea who the hell is here. Lurking hard. You lurk hard then. So glad I'm following this page. Cleaner, are you following this page? Because it didn't tell me that you were. It's coffee time. Let me go brew a quick Nespresso. It happens really quick, so guys, just stick around. I'm gonna go make me a quick coffee. Be back in like 3 minutes. We'll continue on to this place. This level's tough. I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I had to do that. Made myself a cup of coffee, and I think I'm all set. Looking good, right? And to the people who are here and are watching again, I do apologize for a lot of the lurkers. It's just what you kind of have to do to get people to get noticed or notice your channel. For the simple fact is, if you only have one person watching, you're at the bottom of the page. You got more people watching, you're at the top of the page. So, hello, Daniel. All right, let's get this shit started. Yeah, this level. Ugh. And I don't think I'll be streaming anything tomorrow. I have to run a few errands to another town. And then the lady comes back from her trip. And I think we're watching Mary Poppins tomorrow. Right? Dinner and Poppins. Guess we go there. Oh, the turkey birds. Turkey birds aren't as tough anymore. So those people who are watching, please go ahead and give me a follow. It does give you a chance to enter in for a Majora's Mask gold card giveaway. If you feel that you want to be a little more generous, go ahead and give me a cheer. I definitely take that. I know it's like cents on the cheer for me, but if you want to also subscribe to me, that works as well. Or if you want to be even the most generous, you can donate to my cause. And all donations go to improving and maintaining stream quality. I don't know how you get these. Is it just a leap of faith? Yep. So has anybody played that new it's not Dark Souls, but the new Sekiro game? Has anybody played that yet? It looks fantastic, and I'd like to play it, but I keep streaming retro games. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, get the hell away from me. Look at these guys. It wouldn't let me subscribe more than once I tried. That'd be like getting multiple subscriptions of magazines. But thank you for doing that. I definitely appreciate you subscribing, Schmitty. What the hell did I miss? Right there. What I think I need to do is start letting members, our subscribers, start picking from the games the list of games that I want to play. That might be a good idea. Do I have to kill him? I bet I do. Ah! Busy fly. I was gonna say busy bee, but it's not a busy bee. There we go. Shit. Oh, that was a bad move. It's probably gonna put hearts on the next one. Dead. Shit. Try to risk it for the biscuit. Let's try that again. Now I got a damn yo-yo. Oh, come on. I hate this muck monster. Shit. Put a POS. I'm dead. At least that way we'd know what games you have and don't torture yourself. I'm not saying it was torture. I was tired. I'm tired tonight, but we're gonna keep this going. But that would be something fun. I think it would be fun if people, subscribers, then have a chance to give their input on what games to play next from a list of the ones I own. Doesn't mean I'll play them. How did I kill this guy last time I played this game? There we go. All right, left first. Ooh, will I land on it? Nice. Does that sound cool? I think that sounds like a pretty kick-butt idea to let subscribers have a choice and a voice of what games I'll play next. Like, again, like I was saying, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll play them, but, you know, it also depends on, do I feel like playing that game too, but influence has its perks. Just ask, Schmitty. What the hell am I doing? Okay, here we go. Sorry about this. I was just kind of given an idea here of what my next move is. Let's just go for it. Sit there and read it. Why not? So let's time it. There we go. What do you got? Okay. Well, something's over there. All right, we'll start doing that. I'll try to devise some way that subscribers can help recommend games that I have in my inventory to help play. Sadly, Shadow's got to tap out, currently awake for over 24 hours myself. No worries, Shadow. I definitely do appreciate you hanging around as long as you have. I don't know how long, even though I'm drinking coffee, I don't know how long I'll be able to stick around with this too. It's I think I streamed games for 12 hours yesterday. I think I went to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning, was up by 10. I'm dragging ass today. So thank you. I do appreciate it. Very much so. Of course these guys are here. Oh, what are you doing up, Foxer? You past your bedtime. These guys suck. You hit them and they freak out. Yeah, Star Tropics. Just picking up off Chapter 3. A little. Yep. Have a good night, Shadow Lady. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, there. Foxer, I started playing this earlier. I think I went to bed on Chapter 3, and I'm just picking up on it. We're still on Chapter 3, I think. The tree. Oh man, I remember you. I remember you, Tree. You're a Metroid. You're the Metroid fan, right? Super Metroid? Is that right? Oh, fuck. That's you. Hey, I remember you. Yes, you did miss me playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And here's the best part about it. I beat Tyson. So I went through all the beginning characters. Sorry, I'm a little haggard. I went through all the characters. 13-0. Got to Tyson. Boom, he kicked my ass. And I was expecting that. And then I went in there again with the code because I didn't want to go through all the characters again. And he beat me again. I think he beat me 3 times, and I beat him on the 4th. It was a really good match. So you can actually view that on my video on demand, and you should. I was really impressed that I was... Oh, come on, man. I was really impressed that I was able to take Tyson down after having not played that game in years. I was really impressed with myself. And live. Did it live. I was 1-2 against Tyson. Is that what that final record was? So I beat him on the 3rd time. Yeah, it's different if it's your favorite game, but it's so amazing how many people can't beat Mike Tyson. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough game. Yeah, if it's your favorite game, then you should be damn good at it. There's no excuse. How you been, Tree? I haven't talked to you for a while. It's been some time. Yes, 3rd try. I mean, shit, since the last time I spoke to you, Tree, I mean, I've hammered out a ton of video games. Busy with work. Yeah, that'll happen. Last time was Chrono Trigger. Oh man, I've streamed a ton of games since that. I think my whole spring break, while I probably should have been grading homework and stuff for my students, I think I was streaming video games. There's something else here. We're going in a circle. Yeah, God, I think I've done, I don't know, 20 or 30 other video games since Chrono Trigger. What type of TV am I playing on? A 27-inch flat screen, an LG. That is a nice monitor. That's right, I can't see the exit, can I? No, I'm playing on an HDR mode. No game mode. No, just HDR for... And you don't see what I see on mine. You're seeing what's coming through the capture deck. I don't think I can go back through this way, can I? Oh, I can. There it is. Done. But why the quality looks so good there, give me 1 second. Just didn't want you to see me blow my nose. Why the game quality probably, if you're wondering why it looks so good, is I'm playing on an Analogue NT Mini. And if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I don't notice a lag on my end at all. Right. Yeah, we've discussed this. Foxer, you still here? Schmitty, you still here? I think there's a few people that are still roaming around. Run, run. I can be a backpack while you run. Yeah, I love the Super NT. I'm going to pick up the Sega one too, so I can start streaming some Sega games. Yeah, Tree, I think Tree has an ABS. Luffy, thank you so much for following. Do appreciate that very much so. For some odd reason, my follower stuff is not coming up. I don't know. Yeah, the NT is pretty freaking amazing. You know, but who would have thought they would have never been making them anymore? I mean, at the cost of $400, I mean, God, you can get a PS4 for that. I just hope if something does go wrong with the NT Mini, that they'd be able to fix it. Yeah, don't, and we've discussed this, Schmitty, don't buy, $1,500 isn't worth it. Shit, you might as well get a 4K TV, because you can get them really cheap. A PS5 when it comes out. Let's get the hell out of here. Tree, do you stream? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. Sorry, I'm a little raspy. Oh. Back stiff. Oh, we got one of the best parts that was in the commercial coming up. Yeah, I need a 4K TV. But I don't think the fiance would go for me buying a 4K TV, considering the fact we need to get some wedding bands and we're getting married in September. I don't think that's on the top of our priority list. However, when the PS5 comes out, it will be one of my top priority list items. Tuna Cola. Yeah, Beast, you follow me. Are you there? Have you ever heard of Twitch Prime? Yeah. What the hell did he say? I probably should have read that. Sushi Cola. Everything's cola. Tuna Cola. Did you read that? I missed one. It was as big as a whale. To get each other a nice big old 4K flat screen TV. I want one. So this part's really neat. This was actually in the commercial for Star Tropics. Anybody know what's going to happen here? Anybody guesses? Missed a fish as big as a whale. This was in the commercial. Eat that. The ABS plays games with no lag at 720, not 1080, which makes it cheaper. You don't notice. And how much is the ABS? Yeah, see, then it's just a good deal right now. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. totally acceptable. It's reasonable. It's very reasonable. Right? Yeah, 185. So we gotta find the lighter. I'm gonna burn the raft and make the whale. Oh, come on. Make the whale sneeze. Sorry, I'm trying to read what you guys are talking about here too, because the conversation gets it. You guys help with the keeping me motivated to keep streaming. You know, it's definitely interesting to see what you guys have to say. ABS will not be doing an SNES or Sega Analog, so that's the way to go. I don't stream, so it'll only be used to play. Yeah, and that's fine. You know, I'm sorry, I don't mean it like that. That's fine. That works. I mean, if it's even you could use the ABS to stream. Oh, I bet this. Yeah, you need a Sega. So I used to stream my SNES through. I have an SNES 1 chip. And then I also have a FrameMeister too, and the FrameMeister is like $400. And I do my 1 chip through my SCART cables into the FrameMeister into the TV, and the quality looked amazing. It was just a clunky setup. Then they released the SNES NT, and it's just a game changer. You know, it's just a total game changer. But it was a pain in the ass running the 1 chip SCART FrameMeister television. But now I use my FrameMeister when I stream GameCube games, because I have the 001 edition of the GameCube, a Platinum one, that has a digital AV port out. And a long time ago, when they first announced them, the component GameCube cables, I bought them. 40 or 50 bucks. They came in I still have them in the box, in the Japanese box and everything. But if you look up component GameCube cables now, in the box, use $400. Nintendo, they made a proprietary chip inside that would change the signal into component signals, and you would still have to plug in the AV cables for audio. But when I stream on my GameCube, I run the component cables out to the FrameMeister, and it cleans it up just amazingly, given the fact that the GameCube only put out, what, 480 was it? I think it was 480. I think that's the resolution. Sorry, I went off a tangent there. FrameMeister is nice to have, but that thing is expensive too. It's just to clean up video. Super NT's very well priced. Competitively priced. Yeah, I love my FrameMeister. Thank you, Alpha. I wonder if they'll ever do an HD 64. Well, you know they're releasing, or it's already in patent works. Sorry, my mouth is so dry. It's in patent works of Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. You know, people have spotted patents coming out for that. So what I hope that happens is that they release a Nintendo 64 Classic, like the NES Classic, and And the shitty thing is, so thinking about this, is that if they do an N64 Classic, they're not going to be able to have, at least I don't think they'll be able to have games like GoldenEye, or not GoldenEye, but Perfect Dark, or Conker's Bad Fur Day, because of Microsoft owning them, and Rareware owning those games. But I'd like to see people mod them up. I mean, for me to play my 64 games now on HD, I have an HDMI mod kit for my 64, which I've just paid somebody to solder in to my 64. I gotta send it in, they'll do that, and then it'll be in HD quality. But I don't know, I would like to see one. I agree. I really hope they make an 64. Analogue makes one. That would be fantastic. Sorry, I'm rambling. So I won't be streaming 64 until I get the HD on there. But if they make a classic, be interesting to see what games they put on there. What do you think a price point would be if Analogue made one? Tree. A 64 one. And then they got to make the controllers too, right? So here's a really interesting part of the game. If you, as I was talking, if you rented this game from a store, then you would come across this part here when you got out of the whale's belly and you enter the submarine here. If you didn't own the game, then you didn't have the letter that you needed to submerge in water. If you did have the game, you'd have the letter you could submerge in water and find the frequency to get started back up. But since I rented it when I played it, I didn't have the instruction book of the letter, so I had no idea what the hell this was. So the game as it was sold, you got a little folded up letter, told you to keep it, and in the end of this, you open up the letter and it says, hey, this is from Dr. J, your uncle, I know it's Robbie, and you would actually wet the letter up, and the invisible ink would come out. It was really neat. It was a neat component of the game. Well, Analogue doesn't make controllers right now. They have 8-bit, yeah, 8-bit do make them. I didn't get their controller. I got the 8-bit do controllers, and I really like the build of them, but they would have to make a 64 one too. It is Rob, isn't it? Oh, Captain Bell. This was the one that I called in Nintendo Power because I couldn't figure out the puzzle. This level pissed me off. I have a shitload of controllers. Oh, he doesn't know who I am. But I didn't want to mod up my original 64. So what I did is I bought a new 64. I bought another Nintendo 64, but I wanted the translucent blue one for my HDMI kit. So if you can look up on eBay, and people have modded these up already, and they're selling them, and an HDMI modded 64, people are trying to sell them for like $400. The mod kit by my I think alone was $70, and I had to wait like 8 months to get it. And then I had to buy somebody to solder it in, and then it was $70 for a blue translucent 64. So I'll probably sell my 64 if they come out with a new one. But see, I think I might like a new 64 controller because of the stick, right? I mean, I know my 64 control sticks are not in the best shape. I'll need help from Peter. Ugh, I don't like Peter. this level's the one that just has antagonized me. You'll give me $70 for what? The 64? Give me a fresh worm. Sorry, you're not allowed to. I don't allow people to put links on here. Tree, go ahead and send me the link by Whisper, and then I'll post it so people can see it. Otherwise, people would spam stuff. So that's a choice my moderator does too. But I know he's sleeping right now. So I gotta police you guys, or you need to police yourselves. Is there a heart container here? I think there is. Yes, it's on the piano. Oh, and I can't even get it now. It doesn't even matter. Actually, I guess I can do it. I don't need that bird. But I'll fuck it. Sorry. Yeah, whisper that to me. Let me see what you got. All right. Let's see what you're looking at here, Tree. Ooh. Okay, so here's... Hey, Snipes. Here's the one thing. Okay, let me post it. So Schmitty can take a look at it too. So here's the one thing. Tree, a lot of people liked the 64. They either love it or you hate it. But the controller was probably the most unique controller that Nintendo's ever made. I feel that playing on something like this, for people who've played on 64 so many years ago, they might find this weird or confusing. Do you think there's that nostalgia factor that people would not want to play on this, as opposed to the Trident controller? Yeah, sorry the chat delay is a killer. I try to make it on my settings, but it's never immediate. I love the Nintendo 64 controller at the time. I dug it. I had so much fun with that controller. It just didn't age well. No, the controller would be, the stick would become very, that was probably the only bad part about the controller is the stick actually just became really worn down and deteriorated. I think mine is still actually in pretty good shape, the original one that I bought, but sometimes if you buy a new controller or a used one, I mean, they're a wreck. So here's what you have to do is you actually have to play on Captain Bell's piano here, and it's like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da. And this is what I struggled with as a kid. I guess I can't do it. I gotta actually go give the worm to the bird. Sorry. I enjoyed the N64. I didn't like the location of the stick. It reminds me of Xbox controller. And, you know, it was such a unique controller. I mean, nowadays, if I had to play the 64 controller, I'd want like a rubber pad on it. Tree, it's actually warming up, which is nice. I mean, I think today it was around 45, 50 degrees, maybe not that, maybe 40 degrees. It's breaking. The winter's breaking. But it did snow not too long ago, like last week. So it's getting there. And I'm ready for summer, man. I'm ready for it. Yeah, the fiance's actually down in Phoenix, Arizona right now, so she's sitting in 80-degree weather. Not too late for Montana to join Canada. Actually, the way the country's going, I would rather live in Canada than live here. I'm a professor at a university, and there's just so much that's going wrong with our educational system. I don't like to talk politics. That's the one thing I said I wouldn't talk in my channel. But I hate to say it. Actually, I don't hate to say it. I hate to talk politics on my channel, but I'm going to say it that Betsy DeVoe's a fucking idiot. I said it. I'm an educator. And that's where I'm going to leave it at that. Sorry that you had to hear that. Yep, sell Montana. You know what? That would actually crush. That would be so weird to the state if that happened. Taxes, law, everything would be. I don't think that's actually a real thing. And all the schools that are under certain Montana University systems, it'd mess everything up. I had to call Nintendo Power for this part. Let me see if I have something here. I want to show you guys something. All right, I'm back. What I wanted to show you, Tree, Schmitty, since you guys are discussing it, this is the HDMI mod kit. Let me see if I'm getting that, if you guys can see that all right. There we go. Sorry, it's wiggling. Made by Retroactive, sold through a company called Game Tech. And I ended up placing a pre-order on one, and I seriously waited like months to get it. Let me see here. So here's the board. I know it's tough to see. Sorry for the reflection and the glare. I'm not going to open it. And then there's a cable in here too that needs to be soldered in very precisely into your 64. And I can't remember what I paid for it. It was so long ago. But that's why I'm paying some guy to solder it in for me so I don't wreck it. And then I'll have a modded up HDMI 64. And you can actually have a lot of options with it too. If you look it up, it's really neat. I wanted to show you guys how. I've never played this game aside for a 5-minute on the NES Classic. You should really play it. Tree, it's really good. Alright. So we go in here. Do, 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 do. And you can see one block's out a different color. There's a secret passage to a heart container. Yeah, look up Game Tech. They do a lot of stuff. It's really neat. Schmitty, did you send me something? I thought Schmitty said something. The 64 controller thumbstick reminds you of the Xbox controller? Alright, so now we got a hard-ass level. This one's not fun. It's seriously not fun. I've already done Little Nemo. Tree? I like where your head is, though. Tickle Fingers, I believe. Thanks for sticking around, Tickle. I do appreciate it. Already streamed Little Nemo. That's cool that you mentioned it. It's already on my videos in my library. Oh, okay. So yeah, now I think my game audio is getting a little laggy on me here. Yeah, do go back. I was able to beat Little Nemo. I was on my last life, like 2 hits of life left, and I ended up beating the final boss. It was really interesting. How's my audio for you guys? Is my game audio lagging out a little bit? I think I'm running a machine that's a little older to be streaming all this stuff. And I'm also running on an iMac that's formatted for Windows, 2 Windows. Where do I go? Seems fine for you guys? All right. That's all that matters. See? Followers first. Let's gamble. What do we get? I don't think I ever lose any. Maybe not, though. +1. Better than none. damn it. Oh, that was a... What the hell am I doing? That was not a good choice. That's me, you guys. There. I just switched that, and now my audio's fixed back up. Alright, sorry. Just had to do that. Sorry, my audio now is synced up. It's just weird. It got, over a few hours, it just kind of got slow. I'm back. I dodged too early in Tyson. Yeah, man, I haven't fought Tyson in so long, you know, it was, I was antsy, I was nervous. Where the hell am I? There I am. Oh, shit, really? Oh, damn you. Can I just not get over that way? Probably can't. What the hell am I doing? Let me see what's going on here. When I was 8, I realized I never got hit with the uppercut from dodging too late, always too early. Yeah, if you dodge too late, you got clocked in the jaw. Let's see here. Alright, I gotta go down. I'm glad my audio's working again. But given the fact of that, though, Tree, I'm really I can definitely be happy for myself that I was able to beat Tyson after not playing that game and going 13-0, fighting all the regular guys, and then getting to Tyson. Obviously, you know, I anticipated losing to Tyson, but I was actually surprised that I beat him the third go around. I'll take that. I will take that any day. Nope. Wishful thinking. Captain Bell, I think, was a bowler. Yeah, I dodged way too early. It was funny getting to not Captain Bell, but getting to Mike Tyson. And I was like, okay, doing well, doing fine, had some close encounters. And then I get to Tyson, and he whooped my ass. But here's the thing, is I'd love to see a lot of people try to beat Tyson. You know, I mean, there's people that are awesome at Fortnite, PUBG, whatever they do here. But Tyson is just A, B, and a D-pad. But yet he's so difficult. So I don't think kids will ever get that. Do I get anything from killing these guys? Oh, shit. I knew that was there. I knew that was there. That's why I jumped right away. That hurts, because now I don't have full hearts. Star Tropics for you. Ooh. Shit. That's what I get for having the select button to go into my menu. That just screwed me over. Gotta get some hearts. I'm gonna have that squeaky tweeting. There we go. I need those. There we go. I can't stop playing Rocket League. Round 2, he starts throwing lefts. You can block him. Oh man, yeah, Tyson, I'm thankful I was able to beat him. I'll take it. Where the hell do I need to go? Here we go, that's a little bit better of a map. Sorry guys, I am using a map here just to make it easier for me. Got a baseball bat in here. And a magic potion. Let's see if we can do that. This ought to be interesting. Go, move your ass. Hey, Hydro. Hydro's a lurker. Baseball bat! Alright, Slugger. I was wondering about you, sneaky devil. In part 2, it's really weird in Star Tropics in part 2 because you can jump it diagonally, and you kind of have this lift, and you can. It's just really different. Ooh, isn't that a pleasant sight? That's very helpful. Very nice. Very nice. I'll take that. Snakes and bats. Snakes and bats. I hate them all. Oh, shit. That was silly of me. Oh, the dodos. Don't like the dodos. because they're fast. Now we got another cannonball. I think that this one's gonna be fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoop. Okay. Whew. Fucking bowling balls, baby. And the audio is working good for you guys? It's all still synced up? I mean, I changed a few things on my end. Jump, jump, jump. Ooh, we got the, I don't know what they are. They're big and they're purple and they're ugly. That's right, Daniel, I am the best. You lurker. Is that the right way to go? No, it isn't. As a ghost. Some bitch. It's weird. My audio kind of keeps popping every so often. It's just kind of strange. Let me try that again. Let me try to fix something, you guys. Sorry about this. There we go. These pencils. They look like pencils, don't they? I think we're actually close to the end here. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a message from Tree here. "30-second video of Mike Tyson round 2 recording on a smartphone." Is that coming from you then, Tree? I'll have to watch it. Fucking red ball. So you beat him in round 2 then? And yeah, Tyson's tough. I hate this part. Whew. Shit, I need to pay attention. I think we're here. I think we're at the end. Oh, Captain Bell. This level sucks. It's not the hardest, but it's one of the hardest. Alright, there we go. This does this, so see your video real quick. Bertie. It's like the Goonies, right? Wow, you've done it. That's right. That's nice. That's a nice way to take him down. Tree. That was really cool. Reunion, reunion, reunion. Yeah, that's impressive. I never even thought about doing that. You know, our strategies, but I'll have to try Tyson again and do that. That definitely picking some stars off of Tyson and using them. Let's do that right there. Right through. Looking for a big heart. She's 177 years old. Bananas in my ears. Don't get me started. Do, do, do. So, well, Tree, you said your favorite game is Super Metroid, but what's your favorite NES game? Is it Punch-Out? My evening's slowly winding down there. Schmitty, you still around? I think I'll get to the next save and then it'll probably be good night for me. Still here? Gosh, Schmitty, you're rocking it. Kudos to you. You're fighting sleep as well. Well, don't worry. I'm going to try to get to the next cave area where it says, please refrain from turning off, and then I'll probably end up calling it a night. Some skeleton. Who was this? It doesn't matter. He's dead. Yeah, I gotta drive about, an hour or so away to another town and do a little business over there, then come back home and pick up the fiance a little bit early evening, and we are going to watch Mary Poppins. She's a Mary Poppins fan, so I'll watch it with her. Is that not? There it is. So I'm just using the map where to go. Already got the heart. There's nothing else here. Seven. Yeah, we get a lot of lurkers. We do. But as I explained to you, Schmitty, they're just, there's no other way to compete against people that have these massive streams going that, to get up to the top of the page, you almost need lurkers. It's shitty, but I've picked up some pretty cool people. Sorry, I've explained it a couple times. My bad, Schmitty. But hey, I'll work on that, though, about getting it so subscribers can have a chance to look through the list and make recommendations of what to play next. I think that might be fun and kind of gives an incentive for people to subscribe. What happens when the games run out? Start them over again. Buy some new ones. Ruins. Now save. What is this next level like? Is it long? I think it might be, right? Let me see. Yeah, we're looking at to save it now. So, another reason to buy more games. Yeah, I think this level's long enough. We're just going to go ahead and call it. It's 1 in the morning here for me. So, again, Schmitty, thanks for sticking around. I do appreciate it. And Tree and Shadow and all the other people that have followed. Gamers, Nova, Grind with Gratitude was earlier. Fingers, thank you so much again. I do appreciate it. I think Fingers still might be around. Let me check in the Tickle Fingers. Let me see. Tickle Fingers is still here. All right. But again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I don't think I will be on tomorrow. Maybe if I do, I'll have to be done with everything and have a little free time. But for the most part, I'm not going to plan on it, but you never know. So again, we'll pick this game up probably on Sunday. That'll probably be the best time for me to do it. But again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. My name's slapartist, and everyone that followed, thank you. And to all my subscribers, have a good evening.